YouTube, what's going on, man? It's Black Couch Booking here with a brand new video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like the video. If you're old to the channel, please like the video and watch all of my old videos if you haven't seen them already. Man, I'm excited about this video today. I'm trying to be in good spirits. Your boy done lost his damn debit card, fell straight out of my wallet, had a hole in my wallet, and you know you're not getting that debit card till like a week or 10 days later, so I'm pissed. So this is adding to my animosity for this video. So this is gonna be a very good one, and your boy been sipping on that LQ, so Mr. Couch is in the building, man. Let's get it. Let's fucking go. So anyway, we're talking about Bobby Lashley today, and you know what? Bobby Lashley's future with WWE is up in the air, MVP as well, but let's focus on Bobby Lashley. And you know what, man? If Bobby Lashley were to leave WWE, I would have no issue with it. And if he leaves, he should never come back again. And I'm about to tell you guys why he should never come back again. But first things first, comment of the day. I'm doing this new thing where I'm doing comments of the day. I post in the community tab very often, almost like it's Twitter. But shout out to the guy, Good Kid Man City. He said if WWE booked Bobby the same way they booked Brock Lesnar, he too will be a player. Bobby doing less mic work and letting MVP be his sort of Paul Heyman. WWE fumbled the guy, to be honest, and I absolutely positively agree with my guy. Shout out to you. You too can be, in the video, featured in the video comment of the day if you comment on my community tab post. But let's get right into it, man. So Bobby Lashley's, he will say 2017, 2019. I'm going to say definitely 2018 through 2019 run was some of the worst dog shit I've ever seen in my life. This man was in the worst storylines, segments, everything, back to back to back. I'm surprised this man's mental health is intact right now. Think about this. The bend over thing with Leo Rush, right? The bend over thing was nasty work. They had this grown man. No, hey man, whatever your preference is, that's on you. But they had this grown heterosexual man bending over with a headband on in front of another man for literally no freaking reason. They had Bobby Lashley as the family man. He just loves his family so much. He's a family man. He talks about growing up with his sisters all the time. They tied him up and left him in the forest for hours, and it was so funny. I don't know what the fuck was funny about that. That's some serial killer shit, and I'm sure his sisters didn't do that. I don't know why Vince McMahon thought that was just something you should put. And then when Sami Zayn heel at the time, and the reason why Sami Zayn was a heel and didn't like Bobby Lashley is because they wore the same hat. The same goofy golf hat. Are you fucking kidding me? And then he brings out his sisters, and his sisters are three guys dressed in drag. Boy, if they would have tried that shit today, Vince McMahon would have been fucked. He lucky he did it. He did it when he could, but the shit wasn't even funny. Like, okay, Big Mama's House funny, Miss Doubtfire funny, good feel good movie. Holiday Heart was even a good movie, I guess. But these guys coming out as Bobby Lashley's sisters with mustaches and full beards, and it wasn't funny at all. Like nothing was funny about it. And then this man got a little bit backlash, and he had to have Sami Zayn come out and recant that and tell the obvious, like, no, those weren't really Bobby Lashley's sisters. I hired them to play the role. No shit, Sherlock. So and then finally the nail in the motherfucking coffin for me. This man, Bobby Lashley, had to get in that weird-ass feud with Lana and Liv Morgan, and even Rusev suffered very badly from that. The most dog shit booking you can ever see in your life, and nothing came of that. There was no conclusion. There was really no climax. That wedding thing, the wedding was ass. This man had a sleeveless fucking suit on. I've never seen a sleeveless suit on. This motherfucker like he was dressed for Magic Mike, and this was supposed to be a wedding. The stupidest damn story ever. And you know what? I gave Vince McMahon props because he redeemed that by making Bobby Lashley a multi-time WWE champion. Bobby Lashley finally claimed the biggest gold in the business. He became the WWE champion. Your boy was the United States champion. Bobby Lashley was on fire. He was on top. And then Brock Lesnar. You have Brock Lesnar kick Bobby Lashley's ass just like he did Big E, just like he did Kofi Kingston, just so we could set up Roman versus Brock. Why couldn't we set up Roman versus Bobby Lashley? Why couldn't we have the Bloodline versus the Hurt Business? You give Bobby Lashley the Hurt Business. You put all the belts on the Hurt Business. The Hurt Business were the template for for the bloodline. The Hurt Business was doing it first. They had everything in order. They had their wise men MVP. They had their tag team champion Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander. Everybody in the stable had the titles, and then nothing. They break up for literally no reason. You tease that they might get back together. That doesn't happen. MVP leaves Bobby Lashley for no reason. Goes to work with Omos for no reason. Start, stop. Bobby Lashley loses all his momentum, and then the bloodline takes over. They get all the belts. They have the manager that's doing talking for them. Basically copy everything the Hurt Business did, but just put a Samoan spin on it. And then you pair Bobby Lashley with the Street Profits, which I'm like, even before I get there, you're about to set up something with Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. But even if that did pan out, what would the story have been with Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt? Absolutely nothing. There was no story to tell there. They didn't have any interactions that would have justified them being in a feud together. So it would have literally been for no reason at all. It was literally some shit you just threw together. There was no reason for them to go. I'm happy it didn't work out. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. I wish I could have saw one more Bray Wyatt match for sure. But at the end of the day, it was no purpose of doing that. And then you pair Bobby Lashley with the Street Profits. What they were to get a Street Profit heel turn. Not only do you not do anything with that, you tease us so much to the point where, okay, it's about to happen, and then you don't even justify it. Like you don't let the Street Profits actually win the match so that they can actually become full heels, and they lose every time Bobby Lashley said, hey, you got to prove yourself. They lost every match, and Bobby Lashley never followed up on disciplining them for losing the matches. He just gave them suits, and they walked around, made mean mug faces in their theme change, and then you dropped it, and then you picked it back up, and you called them the Pride, which the Pride of what? Why didn't you just call them the New Nation or the New Hurt Business or the Hurt Profits or something like that? Whatever. And then you pair them with B-Fab. I like B-Fab. She's working. She's getting better, but they didn't need a mouthpiece. Montez Ford could talk. Bobby Lashley's got significantly better on the mic. You gave Brock Lesnar the opportunity to talk on the mic, and their skills are on par with one another. So why couldn't Bobby Lashley talk on the mic? I know what you're going to say. Well, Brock Lesnar was doing goofy stuff too. He had the boombox Money in the Bank. That motherfucker became the champion because of that shit. And that shit was actually kind of funny. With Bobby Lashley, he was bending over and he wore a fucking headband. People haven't wore headbands in a long time. People in the NBA barely wear headbands. And Bobby Lashley had the 2003 and 1 headband on. Nasty, absolute nasty work. And to make matters worse, you put them in a random feud with the Final Testament and you fuck over Karrion Kross. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits get the win at WrestleMania, and like, okay, they got the momentum. Either going to keep the feud going or they're going to do something else, and then you just drop them out of nowhere. Now B-Fab just with the Street Profits. Bobby Lashley is not to be seen ever again. Bobby Lashley doesn't do anything. Bobby Lashley doesn't compete for this, doesn't compete for a championship, doesn't do anything with the Street Profits. He's just like obscure. Why? You have Bobby Lashley and a guy like Brock Lesnar. Put Bobby Lashley in Brock Lesnar's position. That's all you have to do. Brock Lesnar was gone. Him and Vince McMahon are banished to the Shadow Realm. They're not getting a revive card in this Yu-Gi-Oh match. Bobby Lashley is your Exodia. Why are you not using him? He's big, buff. He's almost 50, and he looks like he did when he first came in. He was the ECW champion. Why are you not utilizing this man? It's not about race. It's hard to not say that because he got fucked over, bro. And I almost gave Vince McMahon credit for giving him those championships. And you know, sometimes you have a slow run, you have to do the mid card, you're not always gonna be at the top of the game. But y'all say shit like that, but Brock Lesnar be at the top the whole time. His whole run since coming back in WWE, this motherfucker was the main event, part-time champion, always on top. Roman Reigns, part-time champion, always on top. Why couldn't Bobby be on top? Because he was full-time? That's BS. That's not why. You know why. You don't want to say it. I'm not going to say it because I've said it in so many videos. This might be my last Bobby Lashley video depending on what happens in the future. But I'm tired of justifying the thing that is the ultimate truth that no one wants to acknowledge just because no one wants to talk about the business. You're soiling WWE's name. Motherfucker, I have 3,000 subscribers. They have over hundreds of millions of billions of fans. You think they give a damn about my opinion? To be honest, I'm just telling you what's facts. Bobby Lashley got screwed. Bobby didn't screw Bobby. And Triple H is my guy, but at the end of the day, you could have gave Bobby Lashley something. You could have gave MVP back to Bobby Lashley. You could have gave Omos to Bobby Lashley. They were kept teasing MVP and Bobby Lashley talking to Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes like, nah, bro, I'm good. I don't need you. What are we doing? Why can't we have a Hurt Business? The bloodline gone. We could have reformed the Hurt Business. What is Cedric Alexander doing? You chase Shelton Benjamin away. Could have been development of Sante to Adonis and Cedric Alexander. Hopefully they get on their feet. What's going on, man? Bobby Lashley deserves better, bro. I hope he leaves and never comes back. He's 48. I'm pretty sure he's gonna retire at 50. He could probably keep going, but he's probably gonna hang it up at 50. So go back to TNA and go against Moose or something. Don't go to AEW. AEW is gonna do the same exact thing. It's no point in going to AEW. Go to TNA, and if you want to ride it out, go to TNA. Have fun. Have a good, last dance. But WWE is not it. I hope he doesn't come back. And if they come back and prove me wrong, and you don't have to make him the world champion to prove me wrong. I'm just saying, like you had him embarrass himself for 2 to 3 years. You put him on top as the champion. He had a good first run of what was it, over 200 days, and then you let Brock Lesnar come in and kick his ass. He got his get back, but then he lost the championship again, so it really didn't matter. And then you actually do something interesting, which you pair him with the Street Profits, and I'm like, I'm with it. And then you stop that. You don't even do anything with that. So basically, what you're telling me is none of these guys are worth it to you, which is fine. But don't give people hope. If Bobby Lashley, if he's gonna be a mid to low card guy, just have great matches. If he's gonna be a Shinsuke Nakamura, just give that to me. Just let that happen. Put him in Kevin Owens' position, but you don't even do that. You make it seem like the Street Profits versus the Final Testament was gonna mean something. It was just a throw together match for WrestleMania. Just fill up the slots. I have so many people I gotta put in WrestleMania. Let's just dick around and put them in whatever. That's all you did. So that is my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, man. We've been very consistent. Keep running it up. Like I said, I'm pissed right now. My damn debit card. I can't eat. I'm broke. So I hope I get my debit card soon, man. Hopefully it come earlier than usual, man. Thank you for the love and support. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys in the next upload, hopefully on Wednesday. Peace.